What kind of Pokemon are you? How do you do the things you do? Share with me your secrets deep inside. What kind of Pokemon are you?
Hey, what is up guys? My name is Gray and welcome back to my Pokemon Fire Red Randomuzer Nuzlock. So we're back here on one island and let's see, I think last episode we, got assigned the task of fixing the PC network. We also got a few encounters, so I guess we can't explore the rest of this island. Just kind of, scout this place out, see what we can get. Just run away from this battle real quick and see there is a trainer down here. I'm beginning to get a sunburn. Okay, so let's see, she's just standing in the middle of this tiny island. Just gonna start off with a Wigglytuff. So this Pokemon's looking a little sunburned as well. Ooh, got a crit on that one, and we also got infatuated, so hopefully we do get that second one. Alright, so we connect and knock this thing out. Next is a Gorbis, so let's switch into Breakfast. So I'm not sure what kind of stats this thing has, but it looks kind of frail. Just never, really see anyone using one of these things. I'm just gonna go for a Water Pulse. So it looks like it's just a pretty average Pokemon. Okay, the last one is a Diglett. So let's switch out. Let's go into Sinnoh. So we're probably going to get Outsped anyway, but a Revenge should be enough to take this thing out because it's pretty frail. Alright, we got the KO. Let's see, I wonder if this is a new route. So I guess it's all just part of the same place. Let's get an encounter. So I guess this doesn't really count since I already got the encounter for that other road. Let's see, might let's fill this up. So we'll battle this for some exercise. So it's Pikmaker, it's got 4 Pokemon, it's gonna start off with a Skiploom. So just go for a Poison Tail. Alright, so you got the kill, and now it's trying to learn Mega Horn, so that's actually perfect. Alright, sorry about that, I just got interrupted, so let's see, to get the Mega Horn, it does 120 damage, so I guess we can just finally get rid of Double Kick. Okay, now he's gonna send in a Flygon, so that's a good time to switch out. Let's go into let's see, I guess we can go into Sinnoh. See, let's go for a... Actually, yeah, that's perfect. We can go for an Outrage. A Crunch, we resist that. I'll just go for a super effective damage. Ooh, almost enough to knock this thing out. Just gonna go for another Crunch, which barely does anything. No, but it is gonna lower our special defense. now he's gonna go for a Noctowl. So let's see, we can go into All State. And we can use the Rock Slide. Oh, and we did get the crit, so we are able to knock this thing out in one hit. And now, last Pokemon is a Rapidash, so we can stay in and go for another Rock Slide. Some of it is stab and super effective. Oh, got the flinch. Oh, so we got another crit and are able to knock this thing out. I think it was a good trick of experience. So let's see. Actually, while we're here, we can just switch All State up front. Let's see. What if there's an item I can give him? Let's see. Choice Band powers up one move, but we're locked into it, so not really worth it, at least for now. Alright, so can't really give him any of that, so let's see if there's any TMs, because I did remember that I got the TM for Outrage. That'll be perfect on a... Oh, he is able to learn it. Alright, let's see, let's get rid of Screech. Alright, so now we're gonna round off his moveset, so let's keep going forward. Alright, so I should probably just spray some repels. Let's run away from this. So I do still have a lot from when I was in the Cinnabar Mansion, so let's see. Spray a max repel. You know, everything tastes great when you're out in the wild. Okay, so it looks like, you know, it's a pretty rich island. So you got a bunch of picnickers just, you know, running around everywhere. There's no bandits or anything else. It's one of the benefits of being on a secluded island. Let's go for a Outrage to test out this new move. I was gonna go for a knockoff. So thankfully we don't have an item, so don't have to worry about that. Now he's gonna send in a pseudo Roo. Let's switch out because we're locked into the Outrage. And let's go Mustachio. Ooh, almost into level up. Next is a Jinx. Let's see. Yeah, Breakfast can handle it. We do have the Flamethrower. Ooh, she actually lived it. Nope, never mind. She got the burn. So no matter what, she's dying next turn. And she goes for a Mean Look. So let's see. Now we'll just go for a Shockwave. Alright, so now we do level up. And Breakfast is trying to learn Rest. Actually, I'm gonna pass because it's basically just a full restore, and I can. Oh, nice, trying to learn Snore. I'm gonna skip that too. Yeah, so right here, when it's just a normal gameplay, I don't really need to waste the move slot. Let's see, what's down here? There's a trainer, and then just another patch. There isn't any day in which you don't train. Okay, looks like girl's just doing some CrossFit. Just gonna send Azrael. I don't think we've seen this Pokemon yet. Let's go for a Thrash. Alright, so we can just stay in. Looks like the only bad part about Allstate's move pool is that he kind of gets locked into his moves. So they do a lot of damage, but if you get a bad switch in, kind of screwed. So there is an item down there, so let's see, we can go up and around. Let's see, this is an X-Fan, so pretty useless. I took a break from swimming only to have you challenge me. Okay, so he's gonna start off with an Eevee. Not bad. Let's go for a Thrash. Alright, so now he's gonna growl and lower our attack. That's fine. So even if we get caught up in a confusion, it's just gonna do less damage. Alright, next is a Chikorita, so we should just switch out because we're 4 times weak. Let's go into. I guess we're just going breakfast. And we do get the crit, but it doesn't really matter. This is a Dodrio. Let's stay in. Alright, so it's another trainer down. So far, the levels are pretty good, but they're not that, difficult to train on. Oh, looks like there's a double battle up here. So let's see, who do I have up front? Allstate and Cena. So I guess I should just heal up. It's better to be safe. Let's see, where are my potions? I've got a freshwater. That's whatever. Together with Kia, I'm afraid of nothing. So we'll start off with a Swallow and a Zubat. That's actually not a bad pair, but they're still gonna lose. Let's go for a Rock Slide and let's see. Don't want to lock myself into Outrage just yet, so let's go for a Strength. Alright, so that did a little bit less than half, and with Rock Slide, not as much as I'd liked, but yeah, and with the Crobat is still not too much. Looks like the damage was just split, because it didn't do very much. Let's go for a Seismic Toss, see if it does a little bit more. We've got Crit Bite. Oh yeah, that's way better. So let's see. Hopefully the Rock Slide is enough to take this thing out. Alright, so it looks like I can just switch to maybe Thrash with Allstate, and then Cena can just go for another Seismic Toss. Oh, this time we do outspeed, and so it looks like Alsei and Cena are kind of the same speed. Because before he was definitely going first. Let's see, that was probably the toughest battle we've had so far, so let's... Yeah, with the heal up again, so you have a Lemonade that's... let's go to Cena. Here's the Super Potion, so let's just give that to Alsei. Let's do the team for Rock Smash, because I noticed there's a lot of items that we're missing out on. And I don't have it. Alright, so I guess we can't break those rocks yet, so let's see. Dress appropriately for battle. Who's that frivolous outfit? Alright, so it looks like this guy's making fun of the way I'm dressed, so we'll definitely be him. Let's see, so can use Sandstorm, that's fine. We got Pokemon that resist that anyway. Oh, now he's gonna go for Harden, so this guy's actually making pretty good plays. Ooh, sorry, so that's not doing as much damage as I'd like. And I can't go for Outrage because that's resisted, and actually this guy resists pretty much everything I can do, except for the Revenge. Alright, so that time the Revenge is enough to take this thing out. Next is a Cascade. Let's switch out and go into... Let's go to Jon Snow. Looks like Poison Tail should be enough to knock this thing out. It looks kind of... Oh, we got a crit anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, so it looks like the fights are starting to get a little bit harder, so that's good. It's a little bit more of a challenge. Oh. Every morning before breakfast, I swim around this island. Jesus, man. Looks like these guys, they don't have jobs. Alright, so let's start off with a Masquerain. And he's gonna lower our attack. So let's just go for a Rock Slide. Should do 4 times damage, I think, because it's a bug flying. Yep, so the Intimidate doesn't make that much of a difference. This is an Executor. Let's just switch out. Let's go into Breakfast. Oh, got another crit. Alright, so beat the Black Belt. It's actually a fun battle. Oh, looks like there's a cave here, so we might be able to get an encounter. Let's see, what is this? Ember Spa. So this is technically a new area. I'm just not sure if we can catch anything. Soaking in a hot spring pool is therapeutic, people say. Let's see what's up here. Have a look at my face. See how smooth my skin is? The hot springs water keeps my skin younger than my age. Hot springs go hand in hand with volcanoes. The Ember Spa here will... Well, I made it years ago. I hewed the pool right out of a gigantic boulder by hand. I was using this at the time. I suppose I can part with it. Got HMO6. That shatters boulders as if they were made of crackers. Let's take a look. Oh, so this is where we get the Rock Smash. Let's see, we can teach it to Jon Snow. Actually, let's give it to Mustachio. Alright, so let's see. We got Earthquake, Magnitude, Amnesia. Yeah, we're just gonna we can afford to get rid of Magnitude. Alright, now we can just go back and grab all those other, all the other items that we missed. And then now the repel's effect wore off, so let's see. Water's perfectly warm, it feels exquisite. Prey and the Pokemon were fully refreshed. Go in the middle and relax. Okay, so it looks like it only works in the middle spot. My favorite part of bathing comes up right after this. I enjoy a bowl of chowder to warm me up from the inside too. Alright, so it's a little disappointing that we can't get any new Pokemon in here, but you know, at least we can heal up and got a free HM out of it. Now we just head back down here and grab that item. Oh, looks like we can't break it, so I guess we have to beat the gym. Could you help me out with my training? Sure, so I'm the person doing CrossFit. It's gonna start off with a Slugma. So this thing is just a pure fire type, so Rock Slide should be enough to take it out. Now it's a Delcatty. Alright, so this is a little bit different. Ooh, and we get another crit, so it looks like all my Pokemon are putting in a lot of work today. Let's see, is this... Nope, still not a new area. Yeah, because it looks like it's all the same Pokemon as before, so let's... just gonna run away, spray another Repel. I've got regular repels up here. Oh. Does anyone want to battle me? There we go. Alright, so Swimmer, Esbon. It's only got one Pokemon. It's going to start off with Xatu. It's perfect for us. We're just going to outspeed and go for a Nightshade. Alright, so that was a pretty easy battle, got a decent amount of money out of it. The weather's gorgeous, perfect for the battle. Jesus Christ, it's like none of these people have jobs, they're just out on the beach or taking hikes or, you know, picnics and stuff. Let's see, it's an Armando. This one's a, I think it's a rock bug type. Let's go into Mustachio. So he's just gonna go for an Ancient Power, which we resist, and we're free to go for Earthquake. Always gonna use Protect. So it looks like the Earthquake is resisted, but it's fine because we do well over half. Now we just go for Surf and knock this thing out. So now Allstate is going to level up to 42, and Mustachio is going to go all the way up to 44. Next is a Kadabra. Let's switch out. Let's go into Mark. Haven't used him in a while. So let's go for a Needle Arm. We got the flinch, even though knockout would have been nice. And we defeated Jasmine, so let's keep going. There's another island here with a fisherman. Wait a second. I think I've hooked a big one. So this guy's got a team of 5 Pokemon. It's gonna start off with a Mad Cargo. Let's see. Let's go for a Rock Slide. This, I think it might just do neutral damage, or maybe still super effective. Nope, still super effective. So it looks like Rock doesn't resist Rock. This is a Sentry. Let's stay in. So now it's going to use Follow Me, which is perfect and really fitting because it's got a target in the middle of his chest. That makes it a lot easier to get a KO. Now it's a Muck. Let's switch out. Let's go into Mustachio. Yeah, so I think Muck has really good special defense, so if you want to kill him in one hit, you gotta go physical. Alright, now he's gonna send in a Tyrogue. Let's switch out. So Breakfast should be able to handle it. Oh, to click Psychic, but whatever, these things are pretty frail. Yeah, I'm still able to knock these things out. Alright, now Breakfast is also level 44. So next is a Raichu. So let's switch. Actually, let's go into Jon Snow. Alright, so we do outspeed this thing. Now we're just free to go for a dig. Let's see what he does. He's gonna go for a Tail Whip. Alright, so knocked this thing out and didn't get the static, so that's pretty good. Is this still not a new area? Okay, yeah, so we're now at Mount Ember, so this does count as a new area here. Let's see. There's some boulders that we can move. I guess that's another trainer to battle. And what else is out here? Can you imagine if this volcano were to erupt? The explosion would be the end of us. How terrifying is that? Well, we're terrified. Would you like to teach Explosion? Yeah. This move can only be learned once. Is that okay? Sure. Which Pokemon should teach Explosion to? So let's see. No one can learn it. Alright, and the Repels effect wore off. Let's see. Oh, Team Rocket is up here. What the? You're in the way. Get lost. Over here. We'll try digging here. That treasure in admin's been talking about should be here. So looks like these are looking for treasure, which is kind of a waste. You can make way more money just, generating power from the volcano, and just selling it back to the people on the island, because apparently they're really rich. Do you know how caves form inside volcanoes? Eruptions, I guess, from the inside out. Let's see, you got a Pokemon Ranger. It's gonna start off like a cast form. Let's go for a Thrash. So this thing's probably just gonna either set up a weather or just go for a straight weather ball. Not very effective. Okay, now he's gonna send in a Mudkip. Let's switch out and let's go into Mark. See, this thing is level 38, so really the only disappointing part is the Pokemon aren't fully evolved. That would just make this a little bit more challenging. Let's see, next is a Grovyle. So let's switch into Breakfast. Always gotta be cautious going against these things because they seem to knock out most of my, other Pokemon. Let's go for a Flamethrower. Alright, so it looks like we seem to be at the point where we don't really have to worry about these things anymore. Alright, so I guess here, we can get another encounter, so I guess whatever we run to first is going to be our Pokemon for the route. And it is a Aggron, so that's awesome. Let's see, let's go for a Rock Slide. Actually, this thing might have Iron Tail, I should have switched out. I'm gonna go for a Roar, and got roared out. Perfect. Alright, so it's another Aggron, which we can't catch. Let's just run away. And no hidden items. Oh, God. Alright, so it's a Beedrill. That would have been deep. So let's just get out of here. And here's another trainer just doing some laps. I've been training so I can mend my broken heart. It toughened me up physically at least. Hiya. This looks like this girl got a Beedrill from this route. She was fine. We'll just use Rock Slide. And another Mudkip, so let's just go to Mark and we can take this thing out. Alright, so it looks like this video is starting to get a little bit long, so we're going to continue our adventure next episode. But if you guys like this one, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.